Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can probably guess from the title of the video, today is a tag video and this is the first time I'm doing a tag video. It's about being an Indian YouTuber tag. So this tag was actually started by Nidhi Katiyar from the Desert Rose. I'll actually link her channel down below. And I really like the idea of this tag because it really helps you guys to connect with us. Thanks to Nidhi Katiyar for coming up with this tag. So I know that I'm really late, but I just wanted to do this so that you guys will know me better. So yeah, let's begin with today's video. So I have around 16 questions on my phone and I'm just going to read them out to you and I'm just going to answer all the 16 questions to you today. So the first question is, who tagged you and whom do you tag? Nobody exactly tagged me. I just wanted to do this because you guys can know me better. I would like to tag all the Indian YouTubers out there because I know how difficult it is to be an Indian YouTuber. The second question is, what is your channel name and what does it mean? So my channel's name is Chili Studio and the story behind this is really funny. So I'm sure none of y'all know what Chili Studio means. So how exactly I came up with this is, my husband's name is Chiran and my name is Dolly. I just took the first 3 letters from his name, which is Chi, and the last 3 letters from my name, which is Lee, and that's how it became Chili. And also we were called as the Chili couple and we had the hashtag, the Chili wedding and all of that stuff. So I thought it's really interesting. So that's how I came up with the name Chili Studio. And the third question is, what kind of videos do you make? So I make fashion videos, travel videos, cooking videos. And the fourth question is, what motivated you to be a YouTuber? So I'm a really creative person. I usually design my own clothes when it comes to ethnic wear. Even while cooking, I add my own ingredients and I try to create a new dish. So I was like, why don't I just share this creativity? And also I've been inspired by a lot of YouTubers. I was really reluctant in the beginning. I was like, fine, I want to start my channel. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if people are going to watch it or no. I don't know if people are going to like me. So I just wanted to give it a try, and thank you so much for showing so much love, and please continue to do so. The next question is, your family and friends know about your YouTube channel. What was their reaction? Of course, my family and friends know about my YouTube channel, and a few of my friends were really supportive and they congratulated me and they watched my videos and they told me that it was really helpful and all that. And few of my friends had no comments, but that's okay. And of course my family is really supportive about this. I'm planning on training my mom for shooting my videos. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I wanted to make videos like style on a budget and shopping videos. So the best companion for shopping for me is my mom. So I was thinking that next time I go shopping, I'm going to take my mom and I'm going to train her how to shoot. So yeah, everybody is really supportive. They love watching all my travel videos. So yeah, I'm really lucky about that. So the next question is, how difficult it is to be an Indian YouTuber? Well, I can say being a YouTuber itself is not an easy job. So it's not like a 9-to-5 job where you know that you're done with your work and you're free to go and you're free on weekends and you can do whatever you want, right? So every day is a different day. You need to be ready to put in that effort and you need to be ready to dedicate yourself any day, anytime, anywhere. So that's really hard, and it's not about just coming in front of the camera and talking whatever you want and just posting it. It needs a lot of dedication and it needs to come out from your heart. You need to have that connection with your subscribers, and that's when it's really gonna work. So being a YouTuber is not easy, but at the same time I would say that if this is something that you love doing, then I think you will truly enjoy it, because at the end of the day, if you love what you do, then that's what really matters. So So the next question is, how long have you been a YouTuber? So I think I had mentioned this in one of my previous videos that I think a year back itself I started posting my travel videos, but those were totally for my memories. After a lot of pressure from friends and my sister, I finally started YouTubing like full time a month back or something like that. So the next question is, are there any earnings through YouTube? Of course there are earnings, but not for me right now. I'm really new to this and I have a long way to go, and yeah, hoping to reach that level really soon. Next question is, if you were given a choice between a job and YouTube, which one would you choose? Of course I would choose YouTube because I'm a really creative person and I love to showcase my creativity, and that will not happen in a job because you are given certain targets and a deadline and you need to finish things before that. I am not a person who would enjoy working under someone or working for someone. I love to take my own decisions and I love to do things by myself. So I will any day choose YouTube and not a job. And the next question is, who is your favorite YouTuber? Well, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. List is just never ending because everybody is so inspiring and everybody is so good at it, and I have so many favorites in different categories. So when it comes to lifestyle, fashion and travel, I love Mimi Icon. If you are already following her, you'll know why I like her, and if not, then you should check her out. And also I will link a few of my favorite YouTubers down below in the description box. The next question is, according to your experiences, what does it take to be a YouTuber? It's really not easy to be a YouTuber, I'll tell you why. Because first of all, you need to battle against the Indian mentality of being a YouTuber, because a lot of them think being a YouTuber it's just a waste of time and you're not really getting anything out of it. YouTube as a profession is not really recognized in India. I think that is something that I'm waiting for it to change. I think any YouTuber will agree to this, that being a YouTuber you need to have a lot of patience, because nothing goes according to your plan, and if it does, you should be really lucky. So this exactly happened to me. A few days back I was all ready and I was about to shoot a video. I just go onto my terrace and I start shooting a video, and I had a fly or an insect bite on my cheeks and I got a rash on that entire part, so I had to stop shooting. So I had to continue it the next day. So there are a lot of challenges that you face when you're a YouTuber. So the next question is, which one do you think works better, paid content or original? Of course original, because you always need to be true to yourself. So that's what another person looks for in you. It's not a big deal doing a paid content, but then I don't think your conscience will really allow, at least for me. I haven't done any product reviews which I don't like, and I don't think I will even do any product reviews in future if I haven't used it personally, and if I don't like it personally, I don't think I will ever promote it. So yeah, any day original content and something that comes from your heart is what that is really going to matter, and that is what is really going to be appreciated. There is no use in doing a paid content when you yourself are not satisfied with the product. So I will any day choose original content over paid content. The next question is, what editing software and filming equipments do you use? Well, I started filming with an iPhone 6 and then I upgraded to iPhone 7 Plus, and I think the camera quality is really good. I have a Photron tripod, so I use my Canon 550D for filming such talking videos, and for my fashion videos and travel vlogs I usually use my iPhone 6 or iPhone 7 Plus. I am planning to buy a lens very soon, but let me see. I still need to try on few lenses, And for cooking videos, I usually use my Canon 550D. I used to edit my videos on iMovie on my phone, but recently I purchased a MacBook and I've upgraded to Final Cut Pro. So now I edit all my videos on Final Cut Pro. Next question is, which is your most successful video? Well, I think according to me, it is my Philadelphia vlog. So a year back I had been to the US and I visited Philadelphia. I stayed there for 4 days and I vlogged the entire Philadelphia trip, and that's up on my channel. I think that's the video that has the most number of views. So the next question is, how do you deal with hate and mean comments? Well, I think I am really lucky that I don't really get a lot of hate and mean comments. It can happen to anybody and I won't be surprised if it happens to me in future. But yeah, you cannot really please everybody. Not everybody is gonna like you. Not everybody is okay with what you share. Not everybody agrees to what you say. So yeah, at the end of the day, you can't really please the entire world, and that's the fact. So there will be a lot of haters and there will be a lot of mean comments. I think the best way to deal with it is just to ignore it.